Hey guys, Mike here, back here on a Tuesday, and I wanted to share with you something that also came through yesterday that I did not share on my last video. I'm going to share switch gears here a little bit here. I don't want to bore anybody, but this is in regards to my other activity that I am in. I'm going to be rolling out postcards for this, okay? So, there's pros and cons. Postcards are cheaper to mail, but you can't see as much. But what I do is a little bit different. I don't put a website on this postcard. I use two recorded calls. One is a sizzle call less than 5 minutes. The other one is a short little message for them to request a callback. Okay, so let me show you what came through for this. Before this one came through, the last two people came in at $3,500. So two people, $7 grand. We're going to add this to the total here. And this person here is just getting their feet wet, coming in at $500, which I'm okay if they come in at $500, which is level 1 in this activity. Because if they do refer someone at $3,500 once they're qualified, they're going to get $500. I get the other $3,000, and I'm totally fine with that. Okay, that's why you want to position yourself for success in this program. The video for this activity does say that most people do come in at $3,500, which only makes sense. If you don't have that much, that's okay. Let your budget guide you. Start at $500. The levels are $500, $1,000, $2,000, and $3,500. You can upgrade by paying the difference when you're ready. And of course, just let your budget guide you. So here's one. For $500, I took this through my virtual terminal because I can accept credit cards. So that is a form of financing if you don't have the funds, okay, to come in. We ran it off one credit card, as you've seen there, yesterday. And I actually printed it off today, which is the 10th, or I'm sorry, the 3rd of October, right? 2017, I printed this off this morning. It was run yesterday for $5.10 and 40 cents. So $500, $10.40 is pretty competitive. It's 1.95% with my terminal, which is less than PayPal. So that way we don't have to wait 24 to 48 hours for FedEx, UPS, or priority mail or anything. And we just run it, and it's approved or not. And my computer screen tells me if it is. Usually it is. And so if you don't have, $535, you put it on a credit card, and then shoot, within your first month, you can seriously pay that off with just one or two people, in all honesty. So when you do direct mail, you need a high ticket program on the front end. Why? To cover your marketing expenses. It's a lot easier to work with 2 to 5 people a month coming in at levels of $500 to $3,500 than working with an army of 15, 50, 500 people, okay, and other things where you only get 20, 30 bucks a sign up. With direct mail, it does cost money to mail and market and advertise. But with the right mailing list, it's very, very targeted, okay? So you only need 1 or 2 people, guys, a month, okay? 2 people at $3,500, that represents $7 grand in your pocket. We do have a nice back office, okay, to track everything, to confirm your members. Can't cheat this system, guys. The person you're going to hear on this sizzle call, that's less than 5 minutes long, is my inviter. He's been doing this type of program for over a decade. He's had probably over 1,000 deliveries of cash to his door, to him, in a similar program like this. He did put this program together, and he is the monitor of this program. I'm not. Okay, so here's the postcard, and I don't even care if you want to steal my ad copy, go ahead. Because obviously you don't know the mailing list until you cannot get access to the mailing list I use unless you join my team. So you can have the best postcard, the best ad copy, set up the right way, but the key 60% of your success in direct mail, I would say, is the mailing list. Okay, so I want to welcome Gustavo from California. Welcome aboard, Vato. And it went through just fine. And you're probably not seeing this because I highly doubt that you're on YouTube or touch computers that much. some of these people that join or are on these mailing lists are older people, and that's totally okay. Okay, I can help the elderly, older people just like I can people in their 20s or 30s. So what I'm going to do for him is, for Gustavo, I'm going to send him a postcard template with his ID number on it, and I provided some leads for him to get started to get postcards like this made up. So all he's got to do is take that template down to his local printer and put them on cardstock at his local printer, and label and stamp postcards and mail these out. These little paper missiles, you know, that go into people's mailboxes over and over, and show them a better way if they're opened at this time to diversify their cash flow in 2017. So check out this postcard, 28K in days, not weeks. Never been done before. Stop being ripped off and lied to about money by letting this postcard and the phone numbers below make you up to 100K your first year without all the headaches, hassles, and false promises. Now check this out. Here it is. I do not put a website on here. I know a lot of people on these mailing lists for opportunity buyers are old school. So I don't want to let the fact that they don't want to touch a computer hinder them from getting the information. So I send them step 1 to a 5-minute, it's actually probably 4 minutes and 50 seconds, a 24-hour hotline. You've seen this on the other video, 518-530-1649. Now, once they listen to that, and then they go to step 2 to request a callback, and they call and leave their information I request on this short little hotline message, 701-901-1444. Listen, they're not going to go to step 2 unless they like what they hear on step 1. So it filters out the tire kickers, it filters out the looky-loos and the people that are playing games, and I don't even hear from them or see them, talk to them, anything. I don't have to worry about that. With a recorded voicemail hotline and a recorded sizzle call like this, you do not have to worry about people putting in fake information in an opt-in form. You do not have to pick up the phone and chase those people trying to get them on the phone. They will qualify themselves by going to step 1 on this postcard. Okay? And if they like what they hear, they'll go to step 2 and leave their information to request that I call them back. They're not going to leave their name. They're not going to leave their best phone number and the ID number on this postcard for me to call them back on that step 2 unless they are interested and want me to call them. Isn't it easier to call people that want to be called than to not call people that don't want to be called, okay, and avoid you? That's what this system does. Very simple. Okay, now, so they go to this short little recorded hotline, less than 5 minutes long. You guys can call this anytime, 24/7, 518-530-1649. Give that a buzz today. Anybody's got 5 minutes in a day to do it on your lunch break, at work, you know, whenever. Okay, and then once they go to step 2 and leave their information for me to call them, if they ask me what the product is, the name of the program, or the price range, guess what? Here's what you do. We don't sell on the phone. We need to tell them this. You need to go back to the 5-minute recorded hotline because it tells you the name of the program, it tells you the price range, and it tells you the product. Now, if they ask me the name of the program, the price range, or the product, we tell them you got to go back to the recorded call and listen to that because it tells you those things. That avoids us from engaging in the selling process over the phone. And if they say, well, why can't you tell me? Well, that's when we say, well, do you like to be a salesman? Neither do I. That's why we have the recorded call set up to explain those things. So we don't have to engage in the selling process. We have the recorded call to do that for me and to do that for you. So you don't have to sell. Makes sense, right? Okay, so we let the recorded call do the work. We let the voicemail message capture their information instead of using a capture page where people put in fake and phony information. And then from there, I send them to a, I can literally send them a text message, ask them, is this your cell phone? And we basically, from there, when I call them back, hey, it's Mike here. You left your information from that postcard. You remember that little yellow postcard or white postcard you got in the mail from me? Oh yeah, I got it right here. I left you my information. Yes, I was calling you to get your questions answered and to get you some more information to see if it's a good fit for you. Is this your cell phone? If it is, I'll send you a 9-minute video link that you can watch a simple 9-minute video from your cell phone. So this way, guys, if they're going on the road in their car, they can pull over and watch it right on their cell phone. They don't have to go to a laptop or a desktop computer. You watch the 9-minute video on the phone. I can also email them or actually text message them with that video link, a 30-35 minute overview call that we have weekly with this program. So we have a weekly overview call that's recorded so they can listen to it 24/7. We have a weekly training call that's after our weekly overview call to get training. We also have a guide that I can email them to get more information. And then once they filter through this process, I simply say, okay, can you watch the 9-minute video in the next hour? Or can you watch the 9-minute video today? And here's the kicker. When's the best time to follow up to get your questions answered from what you see on the video or on that half-hour overview call that I text you to your cell phone? When's a good time to follow up to get your questions answered? That's it. They're going to tell you. Well, I can get through it in an hour from now. Well, I can get through it this evening when I get off work. I'm on lunch right now. Okay, great. I'll call you at this time in your time zone. We'll get your questions answered, see if it's a good fit for you. See, I'm not asking them to join because they're already pre-sold. Why? They've listened to the 5-minute, the 4-minute, 50-second overview message on this postcard on step 1. And they've called and left their personal information on step 2 from this. They're already qualifying themselves, folks. They're already interested. If they weren't interested, they wouldn't be leaving their information for me to call them, right? So they're already halfway there. Now all they got to do is watch the video or listen to a 30-minute overview call when they have the time. And then I just turn around and follow up with them, because the fortune's in the follow-up, not with an email follow-up autoresponder either. Good luck with that, getting an autoresponder to go to their inbox without going to spam, and them checking it in the first week without it being deleted with all the other junk that goes to people's email, that fills people's emails up, or their spam. So, okay, so we don't send them to a website. I don't with this program until they go to step 1 and step 2, and then I send them to the website under step 1 to watch a 9-minute video. It tells them plain flat out it's $500 to $3,500. It tells them right here on step 1 that it's $500 to $3,500. It gives them the price range so they know that if they're paying attention. So if they hear that $500 to $3,500 and they still go to step 2 and call, there's a good chance they have at least $500 to get started, folks, because it's right on the call and it tells them. It tells them the product, the price range, and the name of the program. So those things are out of the way, and if they ask any of those questions, we say you need to go back to that recorded 5-minute call that's less than 5 minutes. Listen to that again and take notes, because that information's on the call. Once you do that, I will get back with you, follow up, what have you, and we'll get you the video that's 9 minutes long to get more details. Simple as that. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, if you want to use a lead capture page, you get one with this program. If you want one, fine. Coming at $500, it's $49 one time. Coming at the 1,000 level, it's $99 one time. 2,000 level, I have not brought anybody in at 2,000 yet, and I've been in this program since last October-ish, so it's going on about a year. I've either brought them in at 500, 1,000, or 3,500. Ain't that weird how they skip over that $2,000 level? You know, they're probably thinking if I got $2,000, I might as well just throw in the extra $1,500 and come in at $3,500. I don't know the mindset behind that, why they're not coming in at $2,000. They either come in at 500 on my team, 1,000, or 3,500. Ain't that amazing? So yeah, so this guy got his foot in the door. He came in at $500. Welcome aboard, Gustavo. And I just run his card. That's an option. Okay? So credit cards are an option here with joining my team. And I can get you leads. I can get you a postcard template. And there's multiple ways to do this. You can do postcards like I'm going to be doing. And because I know direct mail works because it's put me out of corporate America. And anybody can mail a postcard, put a label and a stamp on the postcard, drop it in the mail. That's simple. I can provide you, we do have a vendor that does text message marketing. I'm not a fan of that, I'll be honest with you. Because I question the quality of leads of these people that these vendors get, where they get these mobile phones and if they've bought something. I just don't know if they're as targeted as the mailing list that I have. So I like to do what's proven that works, okay? So postcards, as you see I'm doing videos, those are free. But you know, if you say, well, I'm kind of shy to get in front of the camera, well, that's okay, you don't have to do it, but please remember this, you can't expect, whether it's this program or Turbo Paylines or any of my programs, you can't expect to get signups as quick as me or any of my team members that are doing videos if you're not willing to do them. And if you're just wanting to do one form of marketing, that's okay if you want to focus on one form. But I diversify by doing either direct mail, videos, classified ads. I've done solo ads. I've done text message marketing. I've even done voice broadcasting in the past. My success is through videos and direct mail, postcards or flyers. These other forms of automation, if you want to branch out into those, that's okay. I personally don't. You know, I may test one occasionally, but I do what's proven. And I know what's proven is this and this, videos. Okay? It's always more personal, and I think it's always more better for people to see a face, hear a voice, and feel comfortable to know who they're partnering with, don't you? If you just send them to a website with just writing and content with no videos, no phone number for them to contact the inviter, well, they don't know who they're partnering with. So people go to websites and they skim over content. People go to blogs, they skim over content. But if it's just writing and no face and no voice like on a video, folks, remember, people partner with people. That's what it's about. It's a trust issue in 2017. A lot of these people have been burnt and they're sketchy about who they do business with. That's why videos are powerful. They see their face of the inviter, they hear their voice, and they can draw a conclusion if the person they're interviewing on the video or on the phone would be a good fit for them. See, they got to feel comfortable, folks, knowing who they're doing business with. And they want to partner with somebody that's a leader, who has a vision, who's not boring, who has energy, and who's made money, and who has a track record, so they can know that that person can lead them to success, make them money, and solve their problems. See, that's all we are, is problem solvers, tour takers. We solve people's problems. We give them simple little steps to take a tour, to present the opportunity, and either it's for them or it's not. There's no need to twist people's arms. We let them filter through. If it's not for them, it's their loss, right? In all honesty, me personally, I'm going to go on to make dough, regardless if they see an opportunity or not. Okay? And here's the deal, guys. See, it's not about me. It's not about me. And it's not about you. Because they don't care about my success. A lot of you guys watching this video, you don't care about my success. All you care about is if I can lead you to success, right? Because everybody's favorite subject is themselves. All these people care about, guys, is what you can do for them. See, when you get your eyes off yourself, that's where it's at. People will hand money over to you, hand over fist, and here's my phone ringing, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. California calling me. Wow, they're 3 hours behind. It's 6 in the morning there. People calling me at 6, somebody calling me at 6 in the morning from California their time. What's that tell you? So, like I said, it's all about attraction marketing. Is all about what you can do for other people. You got to get your eyes off yourself, and remember this. The key to make dough and bank working from home regardless of what the situation you're in, guys, is you got to provide value to others. If people don't see value in you and what you can offer them, they don't care. So get your eyes off yourself, show other people what you can do for them, and they will hand money to you hand over fist. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Okay? There's a few things guaranteed in life. Death, taxes, salvation, okay? Those things. And I shouldn't say guarantee. I should not say that, should I? Because we don't know. We could show them the best program. We could show them the best opportunity. We could show them why we could solve their money problems. But ultimately, just like I've shared in the last video, it's all what they do with the marketing that we put in front of them. But I will say this. You have a better chance of making a ton of money and dough working from home when you provide solutions for others, value for others, okay? And get your eyes off yourself. It's as you give, you receive. See, when you get this concept down, it makes sense, okay? You give and you receive. If you don't join by giving for this activity, yeah, it starts at $500, but let me ask you a question. If you go start a McDonald's franchise, probably 70, 80 grand to start a McDonald's franchise. Now, what's more affordable for you? 70, 80 grand or a measly $500? Or $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,500 versus 70, 80 grand? Would it make sense to say it makes sense to spend the $3,500 one time instead of spending 70, 80 grand on a franchise one time? The $3,500 sounds more affordable to me because you give once and you receive over and over. Wouldn't it make sense that if you spent the $3,500 one time out the door to receive over and over again, you invest one time to receive over and over. But what if this? What if we could get you to the $500, $1,000 a week in this activity, mailing cheap little postcards, in the next 30 days? So let's go on the low end. Let's say we just got you to $500 a week in the next 30 days in this activity. $500 a week times 4 weeks in a month is $2 grand, okay? $2 grand. Now, what if you made an extra $2 grand a month times the next 12 months over the next year? That's an extra $24,000 just at the 500 level, not the 1,000, 2,000, or 3,500. So you invest 3,500 one time to make 24 grand. So 24,000 minus your $3,500 to get started, you netted over 20 grand on a $3,500 investment. Not bad. Okay? But you got to take a risk to get a reward in life. You got to invest to get a return. Okay? You got to be willing to do it. If you're not willing to invest to get a return, I highly doubt working from home is for you. Okay? I have this set up for you to be successful. All you got to do is take my hand, let me lead you to the promised land. All you got to do is follow me, ABC 1, 2, 3. Play a game of monkey see, monkey do. And this can be your reality as well. Okay, so this $500 plus the $1,650 that came in for Turbo Pay Lines the other day. Okay, so that's over 2 G's, over 2 grand in one day. And guys, all I do is simple little videos like this, mail postcards, or simple little flyers for Turbo Pay Lines. That's another one of my programs. Here it is. Can you mail this flyer? Anybody can, right? My 11-year-old son can mail a flyer or a postcard. So this is a lot more duplicatable than doing internet marketing. Okay? So it's real simple. Here's what you need to do. Step 1. Go to this 5-minute, 24-hour hotline. 518-530-1649. Okay, if you like what you hear only on that simple little message, which is less than 5 minutes long, You will need $500 to $3,500 to start. Okay? If you don't have the money to start, there's financing. It's called a credit card. We've heard of that, right? You can put it on a credit card. If you don't have a measly $500 on a credit card limit on a credit card, that's a serious problem. You know, it really is, especially when people tell me they've been working for 40 years in corporate America and they don't have a credit line on their credit card of $500 or $1,000 or $3,500. If you tell me, you know, in 40 years you can't save up $1,000 in a savings somewhere or a 401k to pull it out of, that's what I did one time. I pulled it out of a 401k. That's an option. You pull it out of retirement. You have a garage sale. You sell some items on Craigslist or eBay. If you don't have the money, you find a way to get creative, hello guys, to get the money to get started. Because if you never save up the money or you never find a way to get the money, you never get started and you stay where you're at. See, so many people, guys, let fear of failure keep them bound. And they let their fears and insecurities and they let their mind, hello somebody, lie to them and try to justify why it's okay to stay broke. So why do people let their mind try to justify and make excuses why they should stay in poverty? Why do people listen to that stupidity? I don't understand why. Okay? But, you know, it's the winners that make a choice to make a change. Are you guys a winner? Okay? I look forward to working with each and every one of you. We're looking for serious business-minded clientele that see the big picture. I hope this message has bared witness with you guys. Go to that 518 phone number. Then after you go to the 518 phone number, go to step 2 and call and leave your information for a callback request. 701-901-1444. And here's the ID number to join with. SLW 1000. Write that down. SLW 1000. On step 2, it's going to ask you for an ID number. That's the ID number you leave on that voicemail for me to call you back and get your questions answered. And then from there, I'll get you more information. I'll get you the 9-minute video. You might be, after that 9-minute video, ready to join right then. I can also provide a 30-minute hotline. It's about 30 minutes long. They update those calls every single week. Okay? And after the video, you might say, hey, I'm ready to join. I had a guy literally that came in at $3,500 for my team in this activity, went to that video. I think he's disabled, believe it or not, or in a wheelchair or whatever. He listened to that video and he turned around, called me back within a half hour, 45 minutes, signed up at $3,500. Can you imagine someone signing up at $3,500 by watching a 9-minute video saying, I'm in? Go ahead and do those 2 steps on that postcard. Listen to the sizzle call. It's less than 5 minutes long. Everybody's got 5 minutes in a day. We all got 24 hours in a day. Listen to that sizzle call, then go to step 2 on that phone number I gave you on that postcard. Leave your information if you're serious, not just curious. This ain't a game. We want to put some serious dough in some serious business-minded people's pockets that are true entrepreneurs, not looking for a lottery ticket, that want to treat this like a business, not a hobby, and want to seriously create, I'm going to be honest with you guys, 10 grand a month with this is realistic. It's easy. It's easy. And just like Q, the cash gifting expert, says on his website, it's too damn easy. It's too easy. Anybody can mail a postcard. Anybody can mail a flyer. Okay? So get with me, and I will teach you how to come out of where you're at. You got to have an open mind, okay, to go forward and implement. Scouring the internet, filling out forms all day, just kicking the tires ain't going to do it. You guys got to take action. You know? You got to take action. Being skeptical don't solve your money problems. Nothing is going to solve your money problems unless you take action and implement. I hope you liked the video. Go through those 2 steps on that postcard you've seen today. You've seen 500 come in today for this program, or actually yesterday when I ran it. Credit cards are an option. And if your credit is below C level in the 500s, I do have a source that could probably work with you, okay, as well. But, you know, it's going to depend on what you qualify for. And if you're bankrupt and you got that bankruptcy on your credit report, or a foreclosure, or unresolved debt, guys, we got to stop making choices that's putting us in a position to where we can't get qualified to move forward. We got to start using this thing up here and stop, letting it lie to us, saying, don't move forward. You're taking a risk. You gotta ignore that thing, that stinking thinking that's keeping you bound. So many people let their mind justify why it's okay to stay broke. Okay? So your brain is lying to you. Okay? You got to put that aside and listen to your heart, not your head. Does that make sense to you guys? Listen to what your heart says to do. Okay? And otherwise, you're going to stand still and you're going to stand still in neutral instead of moving forward in your life. To proceed forward in your life, you're going to have to take action and do something. Okay? That's why it's work from home, not be lazy from home. Right? I can lead you to success. All you got to do is reach out to me. Go through step 1 and step 2 on that postcard. Have a happy Tuesday. We'll see you on the next video. If you just stumbled across my information, you're never going to know unless you go to those 2 recorded calls to see if this is for you. I'm not asking you to join. I'm saying go to the calls, see if you like what you hear on those calls on that postcard, so you can make an educated decision. If you want to go to step 2, leave your information for me to get in touch with you and to get you some more information to make an educated decision. How are you going to make an educated decision on something if you don't get the information, right? And you prejudge. Skepticism and prejudging will keep you guys bound for a long time. Get the information, see if it's for you. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Either way, I wish you the best in life or wherever you go from here. Thanks for checking out my video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a super Tuesday, and bye for now.